Welcome to the Fox 5, the show that explores Fox Rehabilitation through an original list created by a Fox colleague. And that Fox colleague today is Fox Rehabilitation physical therapist, clinical practice leader of university relations, and site coordinator of clinical education, Steph Walker.
Thanks, Jim.
New York. We represent the New York branch of Fox Rehabilitation.
We do. I like to specify and say Astoria, Queens, because I just love Astoria.
No, I love Astoria too, but it is part of New York City.
It is part of New York City. Yes, it is part of New York City.
Great Greek food in Astoria.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pizza places is in Astoria. So,
what's the name of the pizza place?
I like Milk Flour.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, it's a good pie. All right. So anyway, we're not here to talk pizza. We're not here to talk New York City. Steph, what is your Fox 5 today?
My Fox 5 are 5 things that you can do in between treating your patients.
This is a cool Fox 5. This is an out-of-the-box Fox 5 because Fox clinicians are always on the go. We treat patients in their homes. So what happens in between patients? You're going to fill us in today. So, Steph, what is number 1 on your Fox 5?
So number 1 for me, what I would like to do throughout my day is to schedule in a gym break. So, I might treat 4 patients in the morning and then, take an hour, but instead of eating lunch, I'm going to the gym. That way I don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn and go to the gym. And I also don't have to fight the gym crowd after treating all my patients, the 5 p.m. gym rush. So I always like to go to the gym in between my patients because I felt like I was staying active and I was practicing what I preach. So,
and it's easier to do, I feel like, if you schedule it in. Like if it's part of your schedule, you have to do it.
Yeah, if I'm writing like 4 names down and then I'm writing gym and then I don't go, then I can easily shame myself and be like, you didn't do that. You wrote it down and you didn't go. So yeah, it definitely kept me kind of on track with my health goals.
All right, Steph, that brings us to number 2 on your Fox 5.
Number 2 is having lunch with a friend or a family member. I feel like living in New York City, I often have people visiting here. So I'll have a friend reach out and say, hey, I'm in the city this week and I don't have the PTO to take off to hang out with them. So I'll say, oh, I have a break in my schedule, around 1. I can grab lunch from 1 to 2. And then I grab lunch with them and then I go back to treating my patients. Especially with Manhattan, we were really going apartment to apartment. So I was not in an assisted living facility or a building. And that really kind of freed up my day to pop into a restaurant outside. So
you're only 2 into your Fox 5, but I think you're building a story here. How Fox clinicians are autonomous and they build their own schedule.
Yes. Yep. And we get a lot of freedom with that, which I personally like.
Yeah, you should take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which this Fox 5 is all about today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit more on the fun side to really show what you can do as a clinician with our flexible schedule. So,
all right. Well, Steph, that brings us to number 3 on your Fox 5.
Yes. Number 3 would probably be to catch up on any notes. So if I had the time throughout my day or I had scheduled some time, like 30 minutes in between my day, that just really helped me avoid going home and one, being tired after treating and then being like, oh, I don't want to do my notes now. But it also helped me keep my notes more accurate. So I was able to finish my documentation notes during the time that I set aside in between my patients, which I found beneficial because it's very easy to get bogged down in documentation. And if you save it for the end of the day, it's very easy to say, oh, I'll just do this tomorrow, or I'll just finish this in the morning. And then you just kind of continue to make that excuse. So I like to schedule a little bit of time when I could to wrap up a note.
Amen to that one. That's a good one. I'm not a clinician. It's no secret. But if I was, I would definitely do that because I can't stand when things are hanging over me. I need to get it done.
I'm the same way, even if it's just like 5 minutes after a patient, 5 minutes each time after a patient, you sit down and you say, I'm going to finish this note, I'm going to sign off. And then it's like one less thing you have to worry about. So,
All right. A great one. All of these are great. And that brings us to number 4 on your Fox 5.
number 4, if you have the opportunity to work close to your home, is to take a nap. I mean, I had days where if I had an hour in my day or maybe a patient cancellation and I just could not find another patient to see and I'm really tired, I could just pop back into my apartment because I was treating in the same area that I was, living at the time. I just pop back into my apartment, take a nap, rest, relax, watch an episode of TV if I wanted to. So it really allowed me to kind of just honestly take a breath during my day if I wanted to and if I needed to. So I think that could be an option as well.
This is one of the coolest Fox 5s. It almost sounds like you're cheating at your job, but you're not.
You're not. You're not.
That's the benefit of a flexible schedule.
Yeah. You're scheduling it around your time, your day. So.
And the perfect nap, 25 minutes.
Okay, I'll argue because I've always thought 17 minutes. I will set my timer for 17 minutes.
But what I'm saying is you can't get into that deep REM sleep because then that nap messes you up. Yeah,
I would take definitely not longer than that.
Yeah. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you. And that brings us to number 5 on your Fox 5.
Yeah. So number 5 would just be, running errands. I don't have kids. So, if you do have a kid, you're able to maybe pop out and pick a kid up from school during, the pickup time. Or if you need to go see a doctor or take your kid to the doctor, you can do that in between your patients. If you need to pop into the grocery store to grab what you're cooking for dinner that night and you have 10 minutes in between a patient, you can do that. So I think just like the ease of kind of running errands, if you don't necessarily want to always do that on the weekend or always do that, in the afternoon when it's busy and everybody else is doing it. So,
you know why this is such an excellent Fox 5?
Why?
Because if someone follows it to a T when their workday is done, they're done. They're done. Yeah.
Exactly. You're just going home to spend time with yourself, your family, your friends, whatever you want to do, your dog, your cat. I don't know. You just got your afternoon to yourself.
So Steph, I don't want to embarrass you, but you said you were nervous to do this Fox 5.
Yes.
You were excellent. So for Steph Walker, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Yins later.
Yes. Thank you.